Good morning, guys. Welcome to the 80th episode of the Koi Market Weekly Koi and Other Stuff Marketplace. Sean is not able to do the show today, so I'm going to be your host. My name is Michael. I'm here, the head retail manager of the store, amongst a bunch of other things here for Koi Market. Welcome, everybody. I'm sure there's not many people on right now.
Nope.
How many we got on?
Oh, we got 3.
We got 3 people. Hooray. I'm sure there's lots of you that watch the show after the fact because you can't watch it live. So welcome to all of you that are watching the show afterwards as well. One cool thing, Gabe and I both have a microphone today. So Gabe, you can say hi right from behind the camera.
Hi, how are you guys?
So our friend Mike Verone, who's working for us as the distribution wholesale manager for the aquascape products that we're going to be doing, he's a gadget guy. So he gave us these microphones to play around with for the show. So now, instead of me having to repeat the question, if there's a question on our live feed, Gabe can just read out the question and I can answer it. And now nobody will be lost during the show when I'm answering questions. So great segue into, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to type them in the comments, let us know, and we'll answer them to the best of our ability. All right, any questions? All right, none so far. So, not much that has gone on this week. Sean was on vacation all week. He came back just to handle a couple of things. He's not staying here the whole time. Pretty busy week, to say the least. It was a non-stop week. Plenty of customers coming in. It's midsummer. Everybody's still getting ready, building ponds, getting their ponds set up, cleaned, keeping them clean. Things go bad, they have to get it replaced. So it's a constant flow of people coming in and out of here. Lots of new customers that came by. So if you guys are watching the show, I'm glad you guys stopped by. There's a couple of customers that are looking to come out here from different states. Please, we welcome that. Just let us know when you're coming so that we can be here to greet you and show you around in person and all that stuff. Couple different updates. We are getting fancy goldfish to fill up the aquariums that we have inside the store. That's probably coming this week, if not next week. We're getting a shipment from overseas. We don't know exactly when it's coming because there was a delay in it due to weather. So we're waiting for reconfirmation of when they're going to be shipped out. Chris is here today with his son Colin. So he's working on some stuff in the bonsai house. We'll go talk to him for a little bit. We don't want to bother him too much because he's on a time crunch. Please, guys, ask questions. We're happy to answer them to the best of our ability. If you have a question on a product, question on something that's going wrong with your pond, question about fish, ask them. Another thing that I want to mention is for whoever has purchased fish from us and still hasn't gotten them shipped, please contact me so that we can set up shipping for you. I'm starting to go down the list and contacting people myself, but I want to hear from you guys as well. Please contact me so that I can get your fish shipped out. It's already mid-July, and we need to get those fish out that you guys have purchased throughout the winter time and early spring. Contact me. My phone number is 631-921-3459. You can call or text me. Gabe is going to put it in the comments for me for you guys to handle that. Yes, we have a question.
Yeah, so Spring asks, is Sarah the new food you'll be carrying?
So Sarah is a German brand of food. We're going to be carrying it for the sturgeon and for some goldfish. We're testing it out on our grow out tanks, the koi food, just because there's a couple of different things that they told us that are much different from other koi foods that are widely popular. So we want to put it to the test before we start wholeheartedly carrying that brand in our store. That's just like anything else that we carry. We test it out and, see if it's actually good for us or not. Because we're not a place where we just carry one product. We carry what works best for us in our field, with the customers that we have, the environment that we are attuned to. So we're going to test it out. We're going to see how it works, how the fish like it, and we'll come back to you with results. We haven't started it yet. We just got a shipment in for our grow out tanks to start testing out, but we're going to start using that maybe within this week. Any other questions?
Brian Malone said, great idea with the 2 microphones. Love the way you guys are always thinking of ways to make this better.
Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're trying to make it easier for ourselves. So if 2 microphones are the trick to do it, to make everything more interactive and much easier to use, then that's what we're going to do. This is our first test run, so we're going to see how well these 2 microphones uphold throughout the live and how good the quality is. If the quality does get poor, please let us know. This is how we get feedback with the show. Any other questions, comments, concerns? All right, we're gonna make this show quicker than what Sean usually does because I have not much to talk about. Man, a few words, and if you've ever been to the store, you usually know that I don't talk much. I get right to the point. You have a question, comment, concern, I tell you, and we go from there. If you guys have any questions for me, please let me know. We're going to go take a look around our shop. Excuse me, guys, but I do have a slight cough, so I'll try to cover the microphone if I do have an episode, but I'm just letting you guys know in advance. Chris is setting up a couple more trees, so these guys are new. Very cool pots that they're in. A pine. No price on them yet, so I guess Chris is still figuring all that out. But very cool. He's consistently improving his inventory. We got a lot of stuff here though that I like. Like the hornbeam is very cool. This is a forest. Very interesting. I like the pot on it. Got a smaller forest of hornbeam, which is still very cool. Quince. We got junipers. Bunch of different stuff. Ficus. Wisteria is another popular one. This is the wisteria. This is another one. A lot of deciduous trees. You got your maples, your trident maples, your Japanese maples. Some more of that. More quince, more maples. Different types of pines here as well. If you guys are interested in any of these bonsai, you can always let us know. We are able to ship some of these out. So if you see something that was on the show or you want to set up a personal shopper to buy one of these bonsai, go on our website, koimarket.com, set up a personal shopper appointment, and just let us know that you're looking for bonsai, and we'll get that ready for you. We have a question. He's taking out his microphone.
Kathy Karate asks, I've been using Koizyme and Proform PC in the pond. Is that okay, or should I just be using Koizyme? I'm still having some bubbles on the surface of the pond.
So that's exactly what you should be doing, is using both. Yes, they're both bacteria, but they both serve different purposes. So your PC is for your beneficial bacteria, your sludge-eating bacteria that's on the bottom of the pond and throughout the water column. Koizyme is a bacteria that fends off all the pathogenic bacteria that's in the pond. And there's always a bunch of pathogenic bacteria in the pond. It's just natural, but it's usually kept at bay. So adding Koizyme on a weekly basis will make sure that it keeps it at a much lower level, and you will have less problems with bacterial infections, mouth rot, fin rot, and the like. But Kathy Karate, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to. The foaming has been on everyone's pond this year. We're still trying to figure out exactly why just this year alone has been such an issue. What else?
Michael Adrian said that foam is still an issue for a lot of us.
Yeah, we just saw Michael this week. Hi, Michael. I'm glad you're consistently pushing yourself to do better. Very happy to see that you're recovering and doing everything that you can. But he has a point. Every pond has been having a bunch of issues this year with foam. It's always due to spawning, excess organics, and stuff like that. But this year alone, like, we keep on going back to the fact of having that warmer winter and not having everything completely die off during that time has been a bit of an issue for people. Lots of bacterial infections this year, lots of parasitic stuff going on. Like, this year alone has been a lot worse than most years. Most years we see a cycle of, all right, we got one really bad season of bacterial infections, one really bad season of parasitic infections. This year has just been everything hammering everybody all at once, and it's been very hard to maintain all these health issues. But consistently being proactive instead of reactive is the best way of doing it. So being proactive, using your Coizyme on a weekly basis, treating the pond with Prozi and Proform C in the beginning of the year, once you start off, helps to keep that healthy pond. Backwashing or a water change every week to 2 weeks, 10 to 20% respectively, keeping that pond healthy is what you need to do. Lots of people say, I don't change my water at all. I change it once a month. All I do is clean out my pads or whatever system that you have. Not beneficial. Like, you don't have what you need if you're not refreshing the water a little bit every week. It's just like you using the bathroom and never cleaning it and never flushing the toilet. Like, you need to clean the pond. You need to make sure that everything is staying healthy. And having the proper filtration helps a lot with that. Why don't we take a walk around? Everybody, please ask me questions. We're going to go take a look through the koi houses. We're going to head over to Chris for a little bit. And while we're heading over to Chris, let me know, guys, what you guys want to see. Are we trying to do bigger fish, medium-sized fish, smaller fish? What are we doing today? Let's take a quick skim around. We'll come back to these guys if that's what you're looking for. Big fish are where lots of people like to go to because you're more secure in the fish and its progression. 2 to 3 year old fish is where lots of people like to be. This is our big tank. Of course, we always have to show the big tank. It's too much fun. It's very calm and relaxing. We always come in here throughout the day and just take our break. Serious inquiries on these big guys. We can talk about pricing on the show if you're interested in it. You can always contact us off the show if you're interested in these fish as well. They can be shipped. We ship through Southwest Cargo. You would get free shipping because you're spending $650 or more. The only thing that you pay for is packing, a packing fee and insurance. But we would ship these guys for free if you guys wanted one or more of these big guys. All right, let's head around. Let's go take a look at what Chris is doing. Gabe was telling me this morning that Chris brought some very cool trees. So let's go take a look at that. Oh, look, they're actually outside. Oh, you're talking about that one with the green band? That one? Or no. This one? This one. Look at these trees, guys. Very, very cool. This one is for sale. It's $17.50. Very, very cool. Chris has some other trees right here for sale. This one's not for sale yet. This is one that Morrow worked on with Chris. This is an experiment that we're trying out. I still think it's very cool. You got 2 seconds? You want to talk about anything? What are you doing? Just quickly. I know, I don't want to waste too much of your time.
I'm trying to think like what I can chit-chat about here.
Why don't you talk about that tree that you just brought, the pine tree? Hold on, let me give you a mic. Is it on?
No, it's just unmuted.
Okay. So we got 2 microphones now, so now we don't have to share. So explain what you're doing.
We're on camera?
Yeah.
I didn't know I was on camera. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm nervous. I'm on strike like the actors. I made some little planters using feather rock. So I'll cut out some holes and fill with soil. So that's now a planter, and I'll plant some little accent plants in it, which is just a cool little thing to have in your garden on the bench next to a nice bonsai tree or on a table as a centerpiece. We're trying to do a whole bunch of different stuff around here, just to make things interesting. I want stuff that you can't find everywhere to be here, so when you come here, there's always something cool for you to see. Also, we got some new bonsai trees. I guess we'll go outside. This one I just picked up. It's a collected ponderosa pine, so it's Yamadori. Very old tree. Needs to be restyled. It's kind of out of shape in my opinion. Some people might love it just the way it is. I do not. But since I just got it, the tree has to acclimate. It has to relax for a while. I'm going to fertilize it, and then in the spring or at the end of the season, we'll restyle it. We'll bring everything in closer, make it more compact. Should be a very nice tree. This tree, probably over 100 years old if you look at the base and the gnarliness of it. So it should be a very nice tree when it's finished. I'm excited about it. Here's another tree that was straight as an arrow. We cut the trunk, bent it over, sealed up the cut, and we're going to see what happens.
So this is a tree that you did with Morrow.
This is a Morrow tree, yes. So far, the tree is responding very well. Nothing has died. It's doing well. I believe that underneath the bandage, it's healing over nicely. We'll find out in the spring when I remove the wrap and see what happens. But I'm pretty excited about that. It's an interesting way to do things. It would not be my first way I would have thought to do it, but we tried it, and so far things are going okay.
Thanks,
Chris.
Chris.
That's it on Bonsai U today.
Thanks, Chris.
No problem, guys.
All right. So what are we looking for, guys?
Actually, I'm
Sure. Let's go for questions. Let's just move out of the wind and the sun. Before we get to questions, we got our bathtub that's growing 2 lotus flowers. Pink guys. I think they're gonna look really cool when it actually opens up. All right. So we're not in the sun. Questions?
yeah. So David Main says, now that Wi-Fi has been able to reach the backyard, my aqua thermostat is more active. It reads at times 80 to 82 degrees. I have the 3 waterfalls, a bottom retro drain to the bead filter, which returns as a jet into a pond, and a power head at the bottom. Should I add more aeration during these hotter days, or
Yes,
is
always.
what I have presently all bases covered?
So the oxygen content in a pond is much less in warmer weather and in water temperatures. So in the wintertime, there's plenty of oxygen in the water because it's cooler. It will hold onto more water. But now if it iced over, then you're cutting off the oxygen source and it would become very detrimental to the fish. In the summertime, when it gets warmer, having extra aeration, having your waterfall running on full is the best way of doing it. So on my pond, my waterfall is optional. I can turn it on and off because it's really just a jet system. And it works great. It's super clean. I can see all the way to the bottom. But on warmer times like this, I turn on my waterfall. If anybody has ever seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And I just increase the amount of air that I'm running through the pond so that the fish have enough oxygen during these warmer times, because the oxygen concentration in the water is much, much less. Any other questions?
Michael Adrian said, I had a spare aerator and pump and just put it in my pond, which is in full sun. Can't hurt to use more aeration.
Exactly. The more air is not gonna to hurt anything in the pond. Anything else? That was it? All right. What do you guys want to see today for fish? Did we get any comments on that?
I think Adina was the only one. She said, I personally miss the days of under $200 koi.
I mean, we can start off with some smaller stuff. Is that what we're gonna do? All right, we'll start with some smaller stuff, and we'll make judgment from there. So let's go in there.
Michael Adrian is asking if you still have Asagi to show.
I have smaller Asagi, yes. But that's above that's $200 and up. So we're gonna just set up our area here. Give us a couple of seconds, guys. We're just setting everything up. Let's put it on the floor and then we'll lift it up. We want to set up a bowl, as we have to set up a bowl for, we'll use this one as that.
This one? Oh.
Guys, while we're doing this, please ask questions. Just put the aerator on there. While you guys are waiting, I'm going to reiterate the fact of if you guys still have fish here on hold and you're all paid up, please contact me so that we can set up shipping. There's plenty of people that are paid up or close to being paid up. We do need to get your fish shipped out so that we can make room for more fish that people are buying.
Michael, do you have a net I can put over the... Spring was asking how the new Aoki and Quarantine are doing.
They're doing great. How's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Not too bad. Yes, sir. Yo, you want to help me out? Watch your step. Okay, I'm gonna go choose some fish to start off with. Then we'll start the show. We're gonna start off with some smaller guys. All right, we're gonna start off with these guys. Lots of Kin Showa, some regular Showa. How's it going, guys?
How are you?
Kin Showa, Lemon Harawaki, the all famous Shoshiki or Shanshiki. Some regular Showa. So we're going to start off with these guys. These guys are $100 each. So we're going to just give you guys 2 seconds to look at it, and then we're going to start picking individuals at a time so that you guys can purchase them. Again, these guys are $100 each. You get free shipping when you guys spend $650 or more, and free shipping is through Southwest Cargo, which is airport to airport. If you guys are wanting to do UPS, that is a charge that you will incur. We will not cover any part of it. You can always ask for a quote, and if you want to do that, then we can make that happen. Alright, think you're ready? Alright, so let's lower the phone down, and we'll start picking out fish. We'll start with alright, let me know if this is blurry or not. I can move this over a little bit. Good? Alright, picture is good. So we're going to start with this guy. Kinshoa. Going for $100. Tosai, so everything is smaller, but very nice fish. Very nice Kinshoa. Pectorals are symmetrical. The shine on it, it definitely shines. I don't know if that's captured through the camera or not, but very, very cool. Any takers? Fish is about 6 to 7 inches. $100 each. Kinshoa.
You got a slow connection to pop up. You had a slow connection.
That's nice. Going once on this guy, or else I'm moving on. Going twice. Alright, we're going to move on from him. We have a Shoshiki here. Tosai. Going for $100. Let me know, guys. Symmetrical spine all the way down. Very nice pattern. Should be very, very interesting when it actually matures and grows up. Blue eyes. Whiter head.
Jeremy is asking if we can see others of those fish together.
I could show you what I have in the bowl, yes. Can't put too many, so I'm just going to put these three. So we have number 1, the original one, number 2, and number 3. So I'm going to say it again. Number 1 is the original one. Here's number 2. And here's number 3 right here. I'm going to give you guys some time to look at them. Each one is $100 each.
plan?
Say it again?
What's the plan? What are you doing?
We're on a live stream selling fish online.
Oh, that's cool. They're watching the fish. See if they want to buy them.
Yes, exactly. Any questions, any takers on these guys? I'll renumber them if I need to. All right, we're gonna move on. I'm hearing crickets. We're gonna do a couple of kinshoa in the bowl, and if we have no takers, then we're gonna move on to something else. Three kinshoa. I'm going to give you some time to look at it. If anybody is interested, please let me know and I'll number them. I'm going to number these guys. We got the one with the most black head is number 1, number 2, number 3. Again, number 1, number 2, number 3. Let me know, guys, or else I'm going to move on to some other fish.
Are kinshoas colored? Do they like stand out more than regular shoas?
So kinshoa is a metallic shoa. So the beni is going to be a more metallic base. So it's going to be a much shinier, iridescent looking shoa. All right, I think we're going to move on. If you guys are watching this on the rerun after the live portion is over, if you're looking for stuff like this, I would recommend you guys signing up for a personal shopper appointment where somebody here at the store could take the time to basically do exactly what we're doing here and pick out fish for you guys to choose. Same rules apply. Excuse me.
Preference.
Same rules apply. $650 or more for free shipping, plus the box and insurance fee. Yes.
Spring is asking if we can do a lemon bowl. And Joe Kaufman asks, I have a bad signal here. What were the sizes on the kinshoa?
Kinshoa are about 6 to 7 inches. lemon bowl, I could probably go back to that tank and just pull out more of them for you guys to look at.
These are ones that are in here. These are ones that are in here. I'll get yellow in there.
So I could show the lemons. They're scaled and scaleless. So this is a scaleless. Scaled. Scaled. I lost one, didn't I? So I have 2 scaled and 2 scaleless lemon Harawaki. These 2 are Deutz. These 2 are Wagaway or scaled. Any interest in these guys? All right, we're gonna move on. That's the only one in here, yeah.
Alright, and then you were looking at a different one, or is this you want a different fish?
Let's see what else I have for you guys to look at.
Nice job with the place.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's always something to work on here.
Yeah, but I mean, it's really, it's immaculate.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys took a look at the big fish?
They're awesome. Hey.
Excuse me. All right, guys. I'm going to move up to some fish that hasn't really been shown a lot in the show, so that you guys can have something else to look at. So while I do that, Gabe is just going to watch the bowl for this customer over here. Biella, just watch these so that I can pick out fish from over there.
try. You didn't put that white one back, right?
He just jumped out of the bowl. Yeah, after he was flopping around on the floor, yeah.
Really? That's why I had to sign up. I don't think it's warm enough in here. Very nice.
Want me to do that? Alright guys, I'm packing up a fish for Travis, so while I do that, just take a look at the bowl and then we'll start individually picking out fish. Alright, let's get to these guys, because it's a million degrees in this house. Alright, so these are our premium fish, all stuff that we've hand-picked throughout the new shipment that we got a little while ago. All these fish are $300 each. All tosai. All tosai. Much bigger jumbo tosai. So we have Ochiba, Ginrin Ochiba, Ginrin Shirutsuri, Tancho Showa, Ginrin Tancho Showas, regular Tancho, Ginrin Kiyutsuri, Lemon Harawaki, a Ginrin Kohaku, Goshiki, a Benikiko. What do you guys want to see first? Or else I'll just pick something and we'll just go like that. But I'd rather you guys interact with me and let me know what you guys are looking for. Any comments? Alright,
What size?
So these are between, well, besides the small guy, between 8 to 12 inches. These are between 8 and 12 inches. So we're going to start with the elephant in the room. This very large Wagoyo Chiba. It's probably about the 11 to 12 inch mark. Going for $300 today. Very, very good price for this fish. Very clean. All the scales are reticulated. There's no smudging. It's just an overall very clean, very large jumbo Tosai Chiba. Any interest? Who wants to take this fish home?
Joe Kaufman.
Joe Kaufman, great fish. Great fish. We're going to take a picture of this guy and then we're going to move on. Let's go.
Sorry, Michael. Yeah, there's another fish. Same guy.
So am I. And getting wet doesn't help.
I'm going out to lunch at 1.
I heard, yeah. You should have brought a change of clothes.
I'm over here tomorrow anyway.
If you're at work, you're working.
7 days, baby.
Sound just like me.
Karen Sievers says, I would like to see more Ginran Shiro Uteric collection.
What was the thing?
She wants to see more Ginran Shiros.
Alright, I can go pick some more out.
While Michael is getting more Ginran Shiro, if you guys are interested in any of the fish in the bowl, let me know so I can put it in the net and bring the camera closer to it. Go Shiki? Okay, give me 1 second. Alright, Tara, this is the Goshiki. Hold on, let me bring the camera closer. Alright, this is the Goshiki. Probably 8 to 10 inches. Very nice. Looks like a 3-step for the Goshiki. Alright, Tara, it's yours. Let me take a picture and I'll put it off to the side. No problem, Tara. That was a great fish.
Come on, it's up. Alright. Alright, so I got some more Ginran Shiro. I also found, because I know lots of people have been looking for it, a very dark Chagoi. Very, very dark. Almost like coffee. Coffee color. Got a Tancho, what looks like a Tancho Ginrin Goshiki. I got some other lemon Harawaki in here. Alright, who was it? Karen Severs? Karen, if you see a Ginrin Shiro that you like, just let us know, or else we'll just start netting them for you. Any comment? Alright. We're going to start with the Ginrin Shiro, because that's what I went to go find. We're going to start with these three. And I have one. I have another two. So one that's very dark, and two that are very similar to each other. So we're gonna number these guys. Number one is the very dark one. Number two is with the center line right there. And number three is with the alternating spots. So number one, number two, number three. These are going for $300 each, guys.
Someone I think wanted to see the small one with the black nose.
The small what?
Small one with the black nose.
They all have black nose.
Yeah, I think.
Is that Karen Severs?
No. Yeah. But I don't know. I'll see.
That is. There's this one. These all have a black nose.
She'll take three.
Number three was
The
this one.
alternating spot, yeah. Elizabeth Thompson asks, do the new fish come out of quarantine next week?
The new fish come out of quarantine in 2 to 3 weeks. We're still running our course. We still have to get them caged, retested. So there's still a bunch to tackle. Oh, you sold that fish too? So who?
Tara.
Tara? You wrote it down?
Going to.
Alright, so this is good? You got a good picture?
Yeah.
Alright.
Is that good?
That's perfect. Alright guys, we're gonna move on. You guys still I'm gonna do the Shiros again, because I think there was still a lot of nice ones in here. We're gonna do the ones with the black nose. So I have 3 left. Alright, so we're gonna renumber these guys. You know what? This one and this one only I'm gonna give a discount on, because there's red. Wow, don't need to splash me. There's red on it, so this one I'll do for 200. These two I'll do for 3. So we have number 1 is the more black. Number 2 is with the line down the middle. Number 3 is this one with the red that's going for 200. Only this one is going for 200. Let me know if anybody is interested. Again, number 1 is the one with most black. Number 2 is with the line down the middle. Number 3 is with the red that's on the side. And that one is the only one going for 200.
Unil Cha will take the third one.
The one with the red? Okay. You got it, Unil. Still a very nice fish. It's definitely going to be very interesting when it grows up. Okay, just put with red sides, just for me to, when I pick it out later. Alright, very cool. Alright, we're going to do some different ones now. We're going to do a Tancho net.
With red spots or sides?
Red sides is fine. So, we have a Tancho net right here, guys. Tancho Ginrin Goshiki, Tancho Kohaku Regular, Tancho Kohaku Ginrin, and a Tancho Ginrin Showa. So we're going to number these guys so we don't have to type all that out in the comments. Number 1, Tancho Ginrin Goshiki. Number 2, regular Tancho Kohaku. Number 3 is the Ginrin Tancho Kohaku. And number 4 is the Ginrin Tancho Showa. Take a look, guys. Let me know. We'll number them again. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. They're $300 each. Jumbo Tosai. Very, very nice. Any comments? Questions? If you want all 4 of them, let me know and I'll make you a good deal. For all 4 of these. Let me know. I'm going to number them again. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Or else I'm going to move on to another net. Going once on these guys, or else I'm going to move on. Going twice. Any comments before I let it go? Alright, we can always come back. We're moving on. Put another net together. Okay. Ginrin Chagoy, lighter. Regular Chagoy, like a coffee brown. Ginrin Kohaku, very, very nice. Ginrin Kiyutsuri, also very nice. Each of them going for $300. If you want the whole net, I'll make you a good price as well. Alright, we're going to number them now. Did I number them before? No, right? Alright, we're going to number them now. Number 1, Ginrin Chagoy. Number 2, Coffee Brown Chagoy. Number 3, Ginrin Kohaku. Number 4, Ginrin Kiyutsuri.
Chagoy almost looks red.
It kind of does. It kind of does. It's a very interesting color. I actually really like it.
Imagine if that Chagoy got as big as the Chagoy in
It definitely will get very big. For all those who don't know, single colored fish are always the fish that get the biggest. There's less for them to work with when growing up. It's a single colored fish, and they generally always get bigger. This one I think would probably get bigger than that one just because it's the most related to the regular carp. And quite honestly, I think it would look really, really cool.
What's the color of the underbelly? Because it looks orange.
You know, I was just looking at that. So it's like a copper, almost like a copperish color on the belly of it. Where did the other guy go?
He left.
Yeah, he did. Alright. Come on, guys. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. I don't want these fish to stay here. I want them to go to a good home. And I think the people that are watching definitely deserve these fish in their pond. $300 each. Very, very high quality fish.
I think Kathy is going to take the Chagoy.
Kathy, which Chagoy do you want? Number 1 or number 2?
Coffee.
Coffee. You got it. Just put that in there too, like coffee, chocolate, please. All right, moving on. We're gonna do a few more, and then we're gonna change bowls. Ginrin no Chiba. I'm gonna do some lemon harawaki. I haven't gotten any love yet. One. I'm gonna stick with these three. Makes it easier for me to handle. Ginrin no Chiba, number 1. Number 2, lemon harawaki. Number 3, lemon harawaki. Whiter head, more yellow head. So number 1, Ginrin no Chiba. Number 2, more yellow lemon harawaki. Number 3, more white-headed lemon harawaki. All very, very nice, high-quality fish, going for $300 each today. If you want all 3 of them, I would make you a good price. Let me know. And then I'm going to move on from this because they definitely need to be put back. I'm going to reiterate again. Number 1, number 2, number 3. $300 each. If you want all 3 of them, I'd make you a good price. You got to let me know. I don't mind doing bold deals. If you guys do want another bold deal before I put these back, please comment that now so I can do it. I'd make a random selection with no duplicates. And if you want a 3 or 4 koi bundle deal, let me know, guys, or else we're gonna move on. Any comments? All right, going once, guys. After this, we're gonna go to bigger koi. We're gonna make a deal with the bigger koi today. We're gonna stick in this house and we're gonna make some deals happen today. Good? Nothing? Alright. We're gonna move on. So while we do this, please bear with us. We're gonna do some transferring over. Again, if you guys wanted a koi that you saw today, especially bigger guys, you can either make a personal shopper appointment by going on koimarket.com. It's right on the top banner of our webpage. Schedule a personal shopper appointment with somebody here at the shop. Or if you see something after the show, please let me know. You can DM me on Facebook. My username is Michael Simoes. Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L, Simoes, S-I-M-O-E-S. You can also text me, 631-921-3459. All right. For bigger guys, I cannot put that many in the bowl, so I have to be very selective in what I choose. All right, moving up, back to the bowl.
Do we still have the shade cloth?
The shade cloth.
Yeah, on the courthouse.
Yeah.
Oh, we still do?
Yeah, it's still hot. All right, guys. These fish, Nisai, are $600 each. If you buy two of these guys today, I'll make them for $1,000 for the both of them. So I'm starting off small because they get really rowdy in here. You guys see anything that you like? We have a nice, really red kohaku, a whiter shoshiki. I really like how clean the look is. Here's another shoshiki with a more defined scale down the back. Ginrin shiro and a sanke. Very nice sanke. They're $600 each. If you want to take advantage of the deal that I'm running today and today only, if you buy two of these fish, which I can bring more out, there would be $1,000 for both of them. So you can choose one at a time. If you guys want to obtain that deal, I will work with you. We'll stick in here until you guys find what you guys want. Any offers right now? Anybody want to choose anything that they want to put away that take advantage of this deal? Very nice Shiru Utsuri. Super white. The black is super black. It's awesome looking. This kohaku is very red, and it's still, the patterns are still growing. Very nice fish. Sanke, also very nice. Nice splattered jet black ink. Very cool. The two shoshikis. This one, I don't know what it is about this one, but this is my personal favorite right now. Just super clean. Super nice looking. Let me know, guys. Throw me comments. What do we want? I can number these 5. Should I number the 5? Make it easier for ourselves? Alright. We're going to number all 5 of them. Number 1, the kohaku. Number 2, the sanke. Number 3, Ginrin shiro. Number 4, whiter shoshiki. Number 5, shoshiki with a defined scalation down the back. Again, number 1, right here. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Let me know, guys. I'm trying to make some deals happen today. Normally $600 each. If you just get one, if you get 2 today, I'll make them for $1,000 for the pair. You're saving $200. You still get free shipping on Southwest Cargo, minus the packing and insurance fee.
Tara likes number 4.
Tara likes number 4. This one, yeah, it's awesome. Tara, if you want this one, I'll put this one to the side for you, and then we'll choose another one out afterwards. How does that sound? We'll refresh the bowl later, so you can choose your second fish for the deal. Just say yes or no. Yes? All right, Bjellen. Got a good picture?
I only took one.
That one, just circle it. You get the koi sock. Just label it as 600, and then the second one that she gets, just label it as 4. Just makes it easier for me later on. All right. Any other takers on these fish? I want to give everybody ample time to choose what they want before I start making decisions myself. All right, numbering again. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Now this is the new number 4. These guys are $600 each. If you're taking advantage today, if you buy 2 of them, I'll make it for $1,000 for the pair. You guys are saving $200 by purchasing this in a bundle deal. This is a bundle deal that you guys can make. I'm not forcing you onto 2 separate fish. We're going to do this together. If I don't hear anything else, I'm going to move on and choose another grouping of fish. Let me go get the koi sock to be ready. Let me know, guys. No comments? Alright, just lower the phone down. I'm putting these guys away. I will try my best not to duplicate what I've gotten. Bear with me, guys, just trying to choose some interesting fish that I see. Alright, I gotta choose one more fish and then I'm gonna head back. Man, is it hot in here. You guys are lucky. You guys are sitting at home, hopefully in a much cooler environment, watching the show, while Gabe and I are over here sweating profusely. But
Okay.
This is what we like to do. So we do it for you guys. We hope you're enjoying the show. Welcome to everybody who just jumped on. It's the 80th episode of Koi Marketplace. Right now, I am showing fish that are $600 that I'm offering today on a deal where if you buy 2 fish for the pair, instead of paying $1,200, I'm going to make it for $1,000 for the pair. So you're saving not only $200 on the fish, but you're also saving on shipping because you're getting free shipping on Southwest Cargo because you spent $650 or more minus the box and insurance fee. Hey. Alright, so Gabe is just going to readjust the camera and we're going to get to this bowl. Another nice assortment. I think you guys are going to like this assortment much better. Okay, the deal again is $600 each. If you buy 2, I'll make them for $1,000 for the pair. Alright. A Tancho Kohaku, very, very nice, red spot, very circular. We have a Sankei right here. I think this is, well, it's not even a Sankei. It's actually a Showa. But it's just very interesting, very cool. Still has a long way to mature, and I think it's going to look absolutely stunning when it grows up. Regular platinum, very nice white. It's very clean fish. Ochiba, very dark Ochiba. I just think it's very, very cool that it's this dark. Very interesting. And for you guys looking, this is a Goromo, Goromo. Still has to mature. Still in its changing phase. All this reddish orange is going to turn brown when it ages. Goromo, not something that you see very often. As you can see in the back, by the tail, it's changing darker compared to the rest of the body. Something to take advantage of now. And we have a Kujaku. I missed the Kujaku. Very, very nice reticulated scaling. Very interesting, very clean fish. Alright guys, number them? Alright, you're going to help me remember the numbering. Number 1, the Tancho. Number 2, Kujaku. Number 3 is the Platinum. Number 4 is the Showa. Number 5, the Goromo. Number 6 is the Ochiba. So let's see if I remember. Number 1, Tancho. Number 2, Kujaku. Number 3, Platinum. 4, Showa. 5, Goromo. Number 6, Ochiba.
Tara Ross wants the Kujaku is number 2.
Kujaku, very nice pick. Very nice pick. Clean picture? Need another retake? Is that the cleanest one? Try again. Alright, try, I guess, not in the net.
Huh?
Try not in the net. That's better.
This one?
That's fine. Alright, Tara, you snagged your deal. If you want to take another deal, you can. I'm not letting you guys not double dip. Anybody else interested in any other fish?
Brian Malona, Acrobatic Ken Kujaku.
No, it's just a regular Kujaku. That's a regular Kujaku. Alright guys, come on, take advantage.
Ross is asking what size are these?
So these are between, I would say, 14, 16 inch. (14 to 16 inch) Nisai. Come on guys, don't escape on these deals. This is a very, very nice Showa. Super clean Tancho. You guys are always looking for Tancho. We got one right here. Very good price. Goromo. Everyone always asks for Goromo. And I understand this one doesn't look like a full-blown Goromo yet, but this is how they mature. They look like a Kohaku, and then they start getting brown, and then they turn into a full-blown Goromo. Very nice platinum. Lots of people are always asking for a regular non-Ginrin platinum. Here you go. How you doing? Right here. We have an Ochiba right here as well. Regular non-Ginrin Ochiba. Let me know, guys. $600 each, or if you get a pair of them, we'll make it for $1,000. It's really hot in here. I know, I'm trying to stand still. I should close this door. Or else it's not gonna actually escape. Come on, guys. I don't want these beautiful fish to not be bought by somebody today. I think they're just too nice to not go home. If I have to number them again, let me know and I'll number them. Let's take a quick introduction. How's the microphone? Is the microphone better than the one that we've been using? Is it the same? Do you like the fact that we have two microphones where we can all work together? Let me know your thoughts.
Kathy Crowdy said sound is great.
Awesome. That's exactly what I want to hear.
Mic is better. 2 mics is good. More background noise though. 2 mics are better.
Guys having fun?
Sweating.
But it's not hot in here. It was the fish there.
Yeah.
Do you think I have a sweating problem?
Just yeah.
Right here? Right over here?
Just right there.
Very little. Very little. It's almost not even noticeable.
It pretty much is almost not noticeable.
Yeah, because this whole shirt changed colors.
That's what it's working on. I'm trying to fill out the whole thing.
Yeah, I see. Trying to make a darker shirt.
All right, guys. You guys want to see more of these fish, or else we're gonna move on to something else? Let me know now. Say it again?
You guys fortunate enough to be twins?
No, we're 3 years apart. Everyone always says that, though.
So yeah, to have a twin is like a special thing. It is.
It's easier. You get both done at once.
You know what? I have twin nieces, and growing up, they have their own language. So they can, talk about things and no one else will know.
Yeah,
It's special.
exactly.
You actually, even though you're not twins, you see what you really look like.
Yeah,
We always see ourselves
in the mirror. Yeah.
yeah. When you see yourself in 3D, that's cool. So, you told me last time she saw you that you changed your, I had a little stress out all the time, a little trouble
It's all good.
speaking sometimes. Sometimes, I know what I want to say and it doesn't want to come out. But you changed your life a bit because of what you were trying to do and it didn't make it.
Yeah.
So,
Still working out. Still happy. That's all that matters. That's great.
yeah, well, we knew that you were very good at what you did. So.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And we have a lot of respect for you guys. So.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Any comments? Alright, so we're going to move the fish over. We're going to move over to the other side.
Pleasure to see you guys.
Likewise. Likewise. You want to give me the...
sale on these, or? No, you might.
Yeah, I have...
Sure. Dave? Pleased to meet you. Nice to meet you.
You want to pass me the koi sock?
What?
No problem.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, Gene.
Alright, so Gabe is going to move over to the other koi house while I put these fish away. Gabe, feel free to talk to everybody on the show. I'm going to mute myself.
What's going on, guys? So while I go and show some fish, I have a question for you guys. How hot is it by you? Because over here on the island, it is absolutely boiling. Mostly because of the humidity. But it is disgusting over here. Hey Greg, what's going on? Oh, so you guys are feeling the same thing. Hold on. Let's see. Apparently it's 85 degrees over here. What's up, Tom? Parkersburg, 87 in Parkersburg, 80 degrees in Iowa, 80 in Nebraska, 80 in Oklahoma, humid in West Virginia. I can't go out without sweating. Yeah. 300 in Texas. It sure feels like that in here, especially being under the greenhouse. It's ridiculously hot. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but once it starts getting to a certain point where I start getting very, very hot, I start getting very, very irritated and annoyed very easily. 105 in Texas, 100 in Florida, 95 in California. Yeah, it is hot. And to go from downpouring rain yesterday to now being absolutely disgusting outside is kind of crazy. Yeah. Okay, glad I'm not the only one. So does my wife. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I get very tired, and I also get like very irritated because of the heat. And of course, if you guys find a fish that you like, let me know, and I'll bowl them up for you so you can take a closer look. With such hot water, does the koi water temp should be cooler? Yeah, it should be a little bit cooler. Probably like Michael, what would you say the temperature of the water is? Like 80 degrees? 70, 80 degrees?
It's about 70, 70. Hold on. Hello. Hopefully the mic is not muted.
No, you're good.
The water temperature in here is between, I would say between 72 and 75 degrees.
Gene, how much are these? These are $12.50 in this cage. Again, if you see anything that you like, let me know and I can pull it up for you.
Man, 95 in California.
105 in Austin, Texas.
And I'm complaining about 86 here.
It's very humid.
But yeah, see, Gabe has a point. The humidity does not help. Everybody in the drier heat states, it's hot, but it's, depending on the temperature, I'm not going to say anything, but depending on the temperature, it's more bearable. Here, hot and humid just makes everything gross.
Kathy says that her water is at 80 degrees.
80 degrees. So when you guys are getting higher, and I mean 80 degrees is still okay. It's not something to be concerned about. And again, you're outside in sunlight, where here everything is covered in a greenhouse, so it won't get as hot. But in hotter days, if you don't have enough aeration, just add a little bit more until the heat subsides. So for my pond's in direct sunlight, right, Gabe? Like, there is no shade at all on our pond at home. So on hotter days, I will turn on my waterfall and add more air into it just so that the fish are comfortable and that nobody has to worry about them, potentially suffocating due to high temperature and low oxygen concentration. All right. So for these fish in here, we can start wherever you guys want. Again, just like I did for the other fish on the other side, I'll make a deal if you buy two. If you buy two fish from in here, I'll do a deal just like I did on the other side in the other koi house. I want you guys to get high quality fish for very, very fair prices. If anybody is actually seriously interested in the big koi tank and any fish in the big koi tank, please let me know. We can either talk about it on the show or offline after the show is over. But I will preface that any fish in that tank is $3,000 or more. But they're worth every bit of it. All right, any questions?
So Kathy says that her water's 80 degrees and she has two shade sails on.
Oh, nice. So you're definitely hoping to prevent it getting hotter. So that's a great idea, Kathy. Yeah, some people do put shade sails. That's a very, very great idea. All right, guys. We're gonna have you guys choose, and yes, I'm like Sean, all wet. We're gonna have you guys choose what you guys want to see. $600 fish, $800 fish, $1,000 fish. We got lots of them in there that many of you guys probably haven't seen. $12.50, $12.50, $16.50. We have $2,000 fish before we get into the big koi tank. This guy is my personal favorite in here. And I can pull him out if anybody's interested. Look at that guy. Look at that Showa too. Look at that Showa. Kase Showa. Come on, man. Come up.
Kujaku wants to eat your finger.
Yeah, Kujaku wants to eat my finger. Look at that. Hi, guy. Kase Showa is down there. Very, very nice fish. If you guys take two of these fish, or you know what? I'll even let you guys mix and match. If you guys take two of the fish from in here, I'll make a deal happen for you guys. I can't guarantee what kind of percentage I give, It's going to be based on what you guys choose at hand. But I think somebody deserves this kikasui right here to go home because that's absolutely spectacular. But even fishing here in the 1650, you got some big, beautiful, high quality fish that you guys, just have to take advantage of. We still got some asagi, some beautiful Deutsch Showas, Kujaku in here, very, very nice. We have a Ginrin Showa right here, very dark. It's very cool looking. Has that like red scar on its head. It's just color coming through, but I call it a red scar. Very cool. Hiyutsuri as well. Let me know, guys. Look at that one. That's so cool right there. That one. This guy's very cool. That big female. She's hiding from us. Let me know, guys. I need people to be commenting on the live what you guys want to see. If I don't hear any comments, then I'm going to be ending the show, and I want you guys to actually get some good deals today, being that Sean's not running the show. I am. So let's get. You guys can come in. Yeah. As long as you're okay if we just skim by you with the camera. So comment. Let's see. What do you guys want to see? You want to pan over here? Let me know, guys. Okay. I don't have any Showa. I don't think I have any Showa in the $600, but I do have in the 8. I could definitely show that to you, Tina. Right, Tina?
Yeah.
So Showa. All right, we'll start pulling Showa. Other comments, please send them in. Please send in your comments.
Jeremy asks, hold on. Jeremy is asking, are you doing personal shopper on weekends?
So we don't do personal shopper on the weekends. That's a special request. We don't do it on Saturdays because Saturdays is our live show and there's just no staff, not enough staff available to do that. Sundays may be possible, but it all depends again on how busy we are and how much staff we have on hand. If somebody requires a personal shopper on a Sunday, you have to text Sean, because he's the one that's probably going to be working here. But we can't guarantee the right people working here at the store that can handle a personal shopper meeting. So that's why we, right now, just leave it to weekdays, because we need the correct available staff.
Are you going in the 800?
Yeah, there's no $600. If you want to go around, flip around to the other side. Tino, what kind of show are you looking for?
She said mostly white and black.
So you want a darker?
Jean Di Natale asks, where are you located? Do you carry smaller fish as well or only large?
Who's asking?
Jean Di Natale.
Jean, I'm assuming you just joined on. We are located in New York, Dix Hills, New York. We do ship in the continental United States. We offer free shipping when you spend $650 or more. We do offer all sizes of fish. Unfortunately, you just caught us when we're showing big fish. But if you take a look back towards the beginning of the show, we started with some smaller guys. And we have varying prices and various sizes. We offer everything here. You can just let us know, and we can help you out.
Michael. Jeremy says, it's hard during the week for me. You're 2 hours ahead of me when I get off at 3 my time.
Yeah, I totally understand. So what I would do, Jeremy, is text Sean to see what we can do for you. We always try to be accommodating, but you know, it's not always feasible every single time. But we will try. We definitely will try. Alright, just looking for some Showa. Trying to see what I have. I know you asked for something specific, but I may not have exactly what you're looking for.
Tino said, even color on the body.
Okay. I'm going to pull what I have in this price range. Majority of my better Showas start at 1,000 and up. So I'm going to pull what I have. And if you want to take the next step up, you let me know. But I have to pull what I have to show you. Here's a Deutsch Showa. Scaled. Wow, there's a lot of fish that's been moved out of here. Here's another one. This is very cool. Just give me a couple more seconds just to look. And what I'm going to do at the same time is I'm going to do a blowout sale for Yamabuki. Everyone's always asking for Yamabuki. So I'm going to pull some out. If you guys are interested in the Nisai Yamabuki, now is your time to snag one. I'm going to just put two because it's going to get rowdy in there. But I have plenty of Yamabuki in here. All right. Tino, let me know if any of these Showas are to your liking. These are the only Showas in the $600 to $800 range. They're all from the $800 tank because I have none in the 600 in here. I showed you Showas in the other.
More white and black, please.
More white and black. So Tino, are you looking for a Showa or are you looking for a Shiro? And for people who are interested in the Yamabuki, today only, I will do them for $650. $650 for the Yamabuki.
You said Showa.
Tino, I don't have anything in that price range like that. Majority of my Showa are more expensive. If you want to take a step up, we can. But that's all I have to offer in that price range from this koi house. How's it going, guys? You guys can come in if you want.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Tino said, okay, maybe step up.
Okay. Let me know, guys, about the Yamabuki. I'm gonna move on. So did I. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I gotta pull out some more. We should start with those two. It's okay. Alright, we're going to start with those. Let me know, Tino. Does any of these fit your description of what you're looking for?
He said, like the dark side, but more black.
Sorry, say it again?
He said, like the dark side, but more black.
So, Tino, you have to understand that these fish will still get more black. So, I'm assuming you're talking about this one?
No scale.
This one. This one. I can find some more that have a little bit more black on it. So you want more black on it. Let's see. I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna put this one in the bowl and look a little bit more. What about this one? For anybody else who's also looking for high quality Showa, please chime in. Let me know if there's anything in the bowl that piques your interest. I'm going to stick with these. You know what? I'm going to pull this guy too because he's interesting. Not a Showa.
Michael.
1 second. Here's an oddball that I think somebody has to take home today.
Tino said almost. A little more white breaking up the color. Beautiful.
That is the best I got in that price range, Tino. It seems like you're looking for something very, very specific, which I don't mind. I like people who are looking for something specific, but I only have what I have in those price ranges. I'll take another look. From what you're describing, Tina, that's the best that I got. But I still think this one will gain more black as it grows older. Same thing with this guy, who's super clean. Which you can see right here. That blue spot is all going to be black later on.
Unil is asking how much are these?
So Unil, these guys are $1,000 each. If you're looking to buy 2 of them, then we'll do another deal like we did in the other koi house. But super, super nice fish. We got Deutz, Wagoi, and Ginrin Showa. We have a Ginrin Tancho Showa right here. And I wanted to split up the bowl and put this very, very clean Benikiko. Very awesome looking.
Is this?
A Benikiko? Yeah, I think so.
Kind of looks like a Deutsch Kujaku.
It kind of does. It kind of does too, but
with Aragoki scales.
The speckling on the side leads me to say it's a Benikiko.
I don't know, man.
But it's a good debate to have. Let me know your thoughts, guys. What do you guys think this fish would be? It's always good to interact with the audience. It's just get their educated guess. Let me know, guys. These guys are very, very high quality Showa. If you guys are looking at one in particular, maybe we can work out something to bring one home with you today. If you're looking for two, I'll definitely make a deal happen.
I don't think anyone likes to choose sides. I don't think anyone likes to choose sides.
Oh, I'm naming the
They're
fish.
very quiet.
Come on, guys, stop being so quiet. This is an interactive show. I'm not even gonna like criticize anybody. If you're new, you're new. You're trying to learn, and that's the whole point of this show too. Is we all need a place to learn and understand this hobby, because no one's a true expert. Don't care what anybody says. I'm not a true expert, but we learn as we go on. We make mistakes and we learn from them.
But normally, yes.
Zoltan Takas is asking for shagoi.
Zoltan, what kind of chagoy are you looking for? What size? Because I had some in the beginning of the show. You can go back to it later on and then message us later. Right now, the only chagoy that I have in this greenhouse is the bigger Yansai.
Elizabeth Thompson is asking, what's your pick of this bowl and why?
What would be so for Showa? So that's a good question. Let me see. What would be my pick and why? You know, I actually like that question. So, personally, I like more Wagoi Showa, so scaled Showa. I do love the Deutz. Gabe has a very different opinion than mine. He likes Deutsch Showa. I personally like more scaled Showa. Out of this bowl, which there's another one in the tank that I would choose over this one, but out of this one in here, I would choose this guy. Just because I like more of an older school Showa look. So I like the Showa to be more black. So I can see that the nose and this face is going to have a streak of black cutting through, making it much different. This grayish pattern is going to fill and darken up, giving it a lot more contrast. The white is very white for a scaled fish. And I still think, you know, this is 2 years old. Around year 5 is where I'd see it at its most mature level, where we'd see that crack through the head. We have peripheral sumi on the gill plate, symmetrical Motoguru as well. This interesting loop around black pattern and a blacker tail, which I think it was going to look very, very nice. And the red is very red, especially for 2 years old. I really couldn't complain with the shade of red that it has. You know, feeding it good food with a nice color supplement with it is going to keep it red and get it much, much more defined. That's my answer. Now, Gabe, you have a microphone. What would be your pick?
Definitely gonna have to go with that one.
So Gabe is saying this fish right here. Why, Gabe? Why would you choose that fish?
Me personally, I like more. Obviously, I like Deutz more because the colors pop more. But I like my Showa like very more on the white side, and then like very small colors, like someone dipped their fingers in paint and just splashed
Splatter
it on
paint.
the paint on the fish.
So
yeah.
continuing off of that, knowing that this is going to get a streak of black, Are you still okay with that?
I'm still okay with it because it's still mostly white. If it's like an overbearing amount of just one color, then no, not really. It all depends on the fish. I would have to see it, but I like more white on my fish. So.
Thank you for your answer, Gabe.
Yeah, no problem. Two things. Zoltan is saying, I'm looking for a young male, 1 to 2 years old.
So Zoltan, 1-year-old fish you cannot tell gender. And I don't have any 2-year-old chagoy. That is one thing we can't do. We can't tell gender at a young age. Leo, we're still doing layaway. If you're looking to, like, let's say buy one of these fish and you need, 2 to 3 months to pay it off, totally cool. I just did it for another customer not too long ago who I shipped his fish out already. So if something is catching your eye and you want to snag it today and pay it off, within 2 to 3 months and have it shipped out before the end of the season, totally fine. Which I'm going to bring this up as a point because we're mid-season already. All fish purchased this year and the beginning and the late portion of last year must be shipped by the end of the season. We are not holding your fish for over a year. That is not what we do. I don't mean to be a stickler, but there's an opportunity to have the fish here on layaway to get it paid off, and then there's taking advantage. Nobody has done it yet, but I'm making it a point to do it now before it gets too late. Let me know, guys. Let me know if you guys want any of these fish, or I think we're going to cut it for today. But I want you guys to go home with something that you guys want and like. If you guys want to see bigger fish or go back down, please let me know. I cannot read your minds through the live feed. You have to let me know. You have to comment down below.
Zoltan said, okay, I understand. So what you have now and how much? Thanks.
Zoltan, to answer your question, I have Tosai Chagoy for sure. I have some smaller ones that are 150. And I have some jumbo Tosai that I showed in the beginning of the show, which after we finish, if you want to rewind back and watch the beginning portion, you'll see some of the Chagoy that I sold today. They went for $300 for jumbo Tosai. And then the only next step up that I have is a 4-year-old Chagoy, which I have a Ginrin and regular Wagoy Chagoy in the back. 4-year-old female Chagoy. Price, I can give it to you if you're really interested in that. Any other questions?
What's the price and size of these?
Price of these fish are $1,000 each. Size is average 16 to 18 inch. How's it going? Let me know, guys.
Kathy said, I'm going to hold out until the Aoki come out of quarantine. Thanks so much for the show, Gabe.
You got it, Kathy. Yes, there's a lot. So, here's another thing I'm going to tell you guys. If you guys are looking for the bigger fish from the Aoki new shipment that we have in quarantine right now, I have some videos of them. If you want to personally message me to get pricing and to snag your pick already, to put it on hold, please do so. So Gabe is going to put my information down, but you can DM me on Facebook. My name is Michael Simoes, so you can write my name, and you're going to also write my cell phone number if anybody wants to text me instead of through Facebook Messenger. So Facebook Messenger, you can look up Michael Simoes. Gabe is writing it down on how to spell it. If you want to text me, you can text me at 631-921-3459. You guys can contact me via text message or Facebook Messenger. If you saw a fish in the unboxing video, which is on Facebook, if you saw a fish, snag a clear screenshot of it, send it over to me. I can give you pricing off of that. And if you guys want it, you can let me know. I'll put your name on the list. That fish is therefore yours. But the only way to consider it on hold is you must make a deposit on the fish on that day. We can talk about how a deposit, what kind of deposit would have to be made to put it on hold.
Jean Di Natale asks, when is your end of season?
So end of season is really based on where the fish is going to be flown to. So in, like in the southern part of the United States where it stays hotter for a longer period of time, I could still ship, during the months of October, November, December. I have done it. If you guys have an indoor greenhouse, I can still ship. It's just I can't have these fish staying here and then risking sending it to a colder climate.
You said Florida.
Florida? So it all depends on your water temperature, but I would say the latest I would like to ship is October, November. If you want to ship December, you have to have a means of catering to the fish's acclimation period.
Christine Marusevich asks, how much will the smaller fish be when they are out of quarantine?
Christine, so that's a good question. So there's two different types of small fish that we brought in. The super small guys are not for sale. Unfortunately, Sean had bought them to grow them out, and they will only be for sale when we decide so, which would probably be next year. So they're going to winter over here and be continuously grown out in our grow out tanks. Now, for the more jumbo tosai, pricing will probably vary between $400 to $600 depending on the fish. Some of them are not for sale, but I will let you know once you text me what you're looking for. Please note, guys, you guys are getting first picks on those Aoki shipments. So there are no deals, no bundle deals, no nothing. It's the price of the fish is the price of the fish. I do not take haggling on them. All right, if there's no other comments, questions, or wanting of the fish that are in the bowl, we're going to cut the show off for today. Again, my information is in the comments. If you're looking to snag a fish that you saw on the show, or looking to get a fish that's in quarantine right now to get a price on it and get a hold of it, let me know. My contact information is there. If nothing else, then we're going to end the show. I'm just going to put these fish back. Go turn on that air, because he shut it off and now it's screaming. All right, I'll do it. Just get the phone. And then we're going to end the show. All right, guys.
I have two questions.
We have two questions.
Scott Janko asks, when is Aoki being released?
So, Scott, those fish are being released within, I would say, 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks. I still got to do KHV testing and finish my quarantine, but 2 to 3 weeks. If you're looking for fish from there, Scott, text me.
Howard Schwartz asked, I purchased one from Sean last week. When will quarantine be over?
Again, quarantine will be over within 2 to 3 weeks. All right, good. Any other questions, comments, concerns about today's show? Let me know. My contact information is there on Facebook. Feel free to add me as a friend on Facebook, and we can always discuss buying more koi if you need to. Thank you, everybody. Gabe, say thank you.
Hold on. Thank you, guys.
All right. we'll catch you guys on next week's 81st episode of Coin Market's weekly Coin Marketplace. I'm your host, Michael, cameraman Gabe behind. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend, guys.